8th disposal for the match already. As Judd goes to the 50. Couldn't quite find Fisher. There's Rance, kept the ball in play. Fisher will have another crack here, lost his feet. And now the Tigers are away. Oh, throw!
No fist!
Well, the umpire was right there. So a lucky let off for the Blues as Fisher's got the footy. Floats one inside. Good luck marking that. 3 Tigers there. And then it comes up to Vickery. They make hard work of it, but Tamling was good. Broke the tackle and kicks towards Morton. Now Jackson provides an option. But there's nothing in one half of the ground at the moment, so Jackson just kicks long along the lines to the wing. At the back of the Packers, Revolt. Can he get the kind bounce? Plays a bit of soccer. Now the chase is on. Revolt's still going.
I reckon in those situations, I know it's there, but you've got to get those things go for the betterment of the game.
It's just worth stressing, boys, even that ball that came into the Richmond 50 carried that pack, and the last 3 Carlton balls inside 50 have all been affected by the breeze. It probably is at least a 2-goal advantage that Richmond are kicking with in this quarter. Thanks, Andy, as the kick got well done. Cochin from Carazzo, intended for Joseph, but Cochin did brilliantly. Forced to kick under pressure to half forward. Simpson couldn't control it. Edwards, there's an opportunity. This time he didn't have prior opportunity, and we'll get a bounce between centre and centre half forward for the Tigers.
Thank you, thanks guys.
Brett Ratton. So 2-3 apiece.
There's the kicking efficiency for the match so far, Chris. So the competition average is 67. You can see how hard it is to kick effectively today.
Jackson, brilliant tackle coming from Judd. Joseph, Newman, Cousins, now Tuck. It's the call out the back from Deledio. Back to Cousins, look out. He got the handle off just in time. Deledio now from the logo centre wing. Anderson and Hislop. Hislop did well, although the numbers with the Blues there, and Armfield now emerges. He floats it towards the wing. Fisher and Rance. Fisher did as best he could in the situation, gains 50 metres, and we'll get a boundary throw between wing and half forward for the Blues.
Richard Tamling just having a bit of a spell on the interchange. Bryce Gibbs is head-to-head with Brett Deledio. Gibbs yet to touch it. Delidio's had a great start. 6 possessions, going beautifully.
And good to see Hampson back in the ruck after that knock to the shoulder. Bentley on the bottom of all that. He's wrapped up by Moore. Umpire showing some patience. Leading stat getters in the game. Judd 8, Grigg 5 for Carlton for the Tigers. 7 to Tuck and 6 each to Cousins and Deledio.
Yeah, your ball. Here's a Trent. Push down at the back.
Free kick going to Cochin. And another poor kick. Marked by Anderson, who plays on straight away, looking for Favola. Worked his way to the front. Favola screaming for a free kick, claiming he was held. Cousins again to Cochin. To Tuck. To Jackson. Now back to Deledio. And Jackson's got to be clean here. He's run into a brick wall. Now he chips back towards the boundary line, only as far as Carazzo. Should centre it here, but he doesn't. He goes into the pocket to Favola. No mark again. Favola getting frustrated already, and he's given away the free kick. You can see it coming.
Yeah, he's already had one spell on the interchange bench. Brendan Favola came off and might have had a word, I think, to the coach. Will Thirstfield's been able to play in front, and a couple of his efforts so far won't make Brett Ratton all that pleased.
Thirstfield from the back pocket. Big pack. Taken off hands by Tuck. Just scrambles the kick towards the wing. Good take by Anderson. Gee, was held a long time in the tackle. No free kick. Armfield did well. Carazzo now getting a lot of the football. Gee, they can take a pick there. And the mark's taken by Grigg. Betts was also in the vicinity. Inside Bentley. 60 from goal. Is able to play on. Drills the pass. Favola. Polo got a hand in there. Now Favola deep in the pocket. Good tackle from Thirstfield. And a boundary throw in. It's done well, Will Thirstfield. Plenty of pressure.
Just the body size difference enormous, isn't it, between Thirstfield and Favola? Tambling couldn't quite control it. Has another crack at it. As does White. There he is, Brendan Favola. Second on the goal-kicking table with 46 so far this year. Armfield. Kicks sideways, ineffective. Delidio. Nahas wins out. Gives it back to Cousins. He kicks to the long, wide lead from Morton. Thornton picks him off. Throw in.
He's got great energy, Robin Nahas. When he's around the footy, something positive invariably happens. See Mitch Morton pushing back into the forward line. Just his defensive work and his excitement that he creates, Nahas, he's great to watch.
So Graham versus Hampson. He wins at Hampson. Carazzo. Now Houlihan. Loops the handball back towards Carazzo. Didn't get a great bounce. Here's Slop. Gee, they've got the numbers there, Tigers. Hislop unlucky. He wasn't penalised there. Well, lucky that he wasn't penalised. So we'll get a bounce on the southern wing. Jackson with a job on Judd. Judd's had 8 disposals so far in the quarter. Hampson wins down. Judd again, 9th disposal. Carazzo's got a lot of it as well. This is his 8th as he kicks towards half forward. Good fist from White. Gibbs off to Bentley. Awkward looking kick. Fisher couldn't mark. Big Angus Graham. Murphy. Now Houlihan over the top. Gibbs. Haven't seen too much of Bryce Gibbs, but he normally finishes very well. This is no exception. So Carlton now lead by 6 points, and we suspect kicking into a 2-goal win. So they've done very well, the Blues, in this opening quarter.
We see here Brett Delidio just trailing in behind Bryce Gibbs. Started really well, Delidio. Been winning that battle, but opposition sides really think they can target him and score goals against him defensively because he doesn't chase hard enough.
Bryce Gibbs' first kick for the afternoon results in a goal.
And an area that opposition sides target Brett Delidio is they think they can score on him. So Bryce Gibbs has been set the challenge to play on Delidio. We can just see Delidio, who has got run hard written on his hand before the game, didn't run hard enough defensively then, and Gibbs gets an important goal.
Cousins the clearance. There's Thornton, read it nicely. Sent out to Johnson. Lost a handle on it. Now Richmond might get it back here. Tambling lays the tackle. It's a good one. We'll have a bounce.
Gee, that was good work from Tambling, who has really played some scintillating football in the last 5 or 6 weeks. 2 tackles here. The first one there, and then the second effort here on Simpson. Fantastic stuff.
Cruiser the tap to Joseph, tackled. Good one again from Tambling. And another bounce.
It'll be a game where we see a lot of stoppages, and that will favour Carlton as the game goes on. They score so effectively from stoppages. Judd is the best clearance player in the competition, but 33% of his clearances result in a score, whereas Richmond defensively gets so many goals and behind scored against them from the clearances.
Carazzo again for disposal number 9. Pressure, good pressure from the Richmond forwards, but Carlton managed to get it out. Carazzo. How long though? Cheers. Sloppy game at the moment. Difficult conditions. Revolt back on the ground. Ineffective handball. The umpire's being as patient as he could possibly be, but in the end, there's no alternative to bounce again, as Judd has a breather. 9 touches next to his name so far. Cruiser the tap.
Again, thank you.
Knocked forward by White. Here's Grigg. Now over to Carazzo again. Just manages to evade the Cousins tackle. Spills to Polo. Here's Tambling. Can he find some space? Fires out the handball to Cousins, who settles the ball. Morton